MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Miami Marlins. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. At the plate, Royce Lewis. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Minnesota, the shortstop, number 23.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. A couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack. We'll chalk one up for the offense on that.
Into the box now, Dazzy Nicholas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
And look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the hard of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
That is I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach. Very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people. Pitcher.
And he proves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. The relay will get in there at second base. Not a home run, but he's got himself a double.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first. Look, he was moving on contact. He got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Standing in now, Brooks Lee, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 3 homers and 17 RBI. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Lee stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. W at second with 2 down. Two and 2. Here it is. This is line to left. That's in the base hit. W isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, that's an aggressive send there, Bueller, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
In now, Colby Obradovich. He'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And he takes a cold strike 1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Line towards center field. Sierra will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Now at the plate, Wilmer Depot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Marlins, the second baseman, Wilmer Depot.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot, to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot.
Please.
He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at bat, and he could do a lot of damage
16.
when he barrels up the ball.
Obradovich.
And now pitch on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Shot toward right center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third,
Gene Segura standing here. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This pitch is popped up. Lewis on the move. And they don't get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Batted 4th.
Yeah, nobody on right there. Dan, 2 out. Not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him, get down first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
I'll tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Skied into very shallow right. Rich has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They're down 2-0. So digging in now, Darren Obradovich. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of the ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
That's a misses. Ball two.
I got the count. 2-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Into the box now. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back to center fielder. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. So with the runner safely at third with one away, there you get a look at the team leaders in three base hits. And as you see there, they're currently tied for third in that department. First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and grounded to the second baseman Defoe. He's got it. First is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now that grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Stepping in now, Royce Lewis. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and two away following the RBI ground ball. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. One and two. The changeup had him out in front there. Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot here to left. Third home run for him on the year as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Into the box now. He will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Ball that's inside.
Line drive to center field. Sierra is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you've got to be ready for the heater.
Fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Rich makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 6. The third baseman.
Riding in.
Jordan.
Yes, he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Mikolas. And that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 0-1 the count.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night then.
Into the box, Tyler W. will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A ball and no strikes.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. Racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So coming to the plate, Brooks Lee. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab it.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Colby Obradovich. 0-1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses ball 1.
Count 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Not close. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Healy is off at first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the 3rd. And this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves. But we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Set to get his day started, Chad Wallach. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1-0 the count. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. To his right, 3. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Marlins.
And here now is Wilmer Depot. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ripped on the ground to first. And will step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Twins 4 and the Marlins nothing. Ready now, Darren Obradovich.
Leading off
0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Nope.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, the key to hitting triples is being aggressive right out of the box. He smokes this thing to the outfield and is thinking 3 bags the whole way. And by the time they can get the ball back in, he's on his way to third with a leadoff triple.
Standing in now, Shorty Holt. He'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1.
At the ball.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. So 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Straight to the backstop, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Obradovich, the runner at third with no out. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Waller is after it. Throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Up next for Minnesota, the right
into the
fielder,
box now. Isaac Rich comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. He swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Royce Lewis. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that Twins wind up stranding 1. They lead it 4-0.
Leading off for the Marlins, the left
leading
fielder,
off the inning, Mason Burdick, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one if we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-1. That's off the plate.
In there, 1-2 now.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees into both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Miklas patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting.
So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Gene Segura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to field that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that misses 1-1. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail here 4-0. Now batting,
the center field.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nicholas.
Ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Lifted down the line in left, and they can't run it down. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Johan Quezada takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Darren Obradovic.
From the stretch. And this will be fouled away. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
1-1.
Pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Popped him up. Throws onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in once again, Tyler W. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Set and the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Mikolas, base runner at first with 1 out.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
3-1 to him now. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Mikolas is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Brooks Lee as as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And it misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Colby Obradovich will be next. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Colby Obradovich. It's been a 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off. Lifted the other way out to left center. Burdick is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. Middle of the afternoon here in Miami. It's the Twins 5. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Marlins, the first baseman, Garrett.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a ground ball to third. Goes in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman,
Ready now for the Marlins. Jordan throws. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Magneuris Sierra. Swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Left side, but well fouled. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing player. So now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on show track makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when he's at first base. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's the Twins 5 and the Marlins 1. Ready for another chance. Darren Obradovich.
The shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Obradovich.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Now back.
Stepping up to the plate, Shorty Holt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Down 1-1.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
0-2.
And that misses 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now back.
He obviously didn't let last night's hit was out and get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box now, Isaac Rich, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Breakout to tape measure. That one is long gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Offering on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fellas?
Yeah, Matty, we are expecting a pitcher's duel in this one. It's working for one guy. The other guy, not so much. Didn't have good feel for his breaking stuff or his off speed and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up to it.
You know what, D-Row, you hit it. It's been the story of two really good pitchers, two power pitchers. One guy making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate, and hence he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away taking a loss in this one.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Stepping in now,
the center fielder.
As the misses 2, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Smoke toward the hole. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play to the out.
The batter, number 5.
Plate now is the designated hitter, Alex Healy. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 3 runs already home here. Three and 1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Way down for a tape measure. That one is long gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 13 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
The batter,
into the box, Tyler W. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. And it's
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. 4 runs here in this half inning. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Twins are in front 9-1. Riding into the box, Wilmer Depot. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
You've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game. You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
So 1-1 home. fastball that misses. On the ground to third. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now back, left fielder.
Ready once again, Mason Burdick. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hard hit ball to short. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now back. The designated hitter.
To be the designated hitter, Gene Segura. A hit in 2 tries so far. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Takes this the other way to right. Rich will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Miami down in order. They trail big. It's 9-1. Welcome back to South Florida. This one
please.
Pretty much all over,
Now
but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Number 20 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Leading off for Minnesota, the second baseman.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in a wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Line toward right center. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first down. Standing in, Colby Bogdanovich. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitchers.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Minnesota.
Stepping into the box, Darren Bogdanovich.
That pitch
Off
is
the
out.
plate away, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Wallace waits on it. And that ends the inning. So here is Avisayo Garcia. You up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that could get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Retired 1 away.
Now batting
at the plate, Garrett Cooper. Goes 2 for him to this point. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And it's late with his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And that's the second out. Now,
third base throws. Jordan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. And it's fouled away. So 1-1. Sliced hard on the ground. A diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
And and they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in full control.
No balls and a strike to count. Rose leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. There's a sinker that misses for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. Now at the plate, Shorty Holt.
Leading off for the Twins, the left fielder.
Ready to deliver.
Shorty.
Here's the first pitch.
Holt.
Yeah.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather
Yeah,
starts
ball,
to warm up
strike.
and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitch.
He extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty, it's scorching out right now. They always say when the weather gets hot, the ball starts traveling. Man, what's your take?
Well, that's exactly what happens, D-Roll. Come out of spring training in a lot of the places, it's a little damp, it's a little cold. But when it starts to heat up and get hot and humid, it definitely plays right into the hands of hitters, and they're taking advantage of the conditions today.
Now that Royce will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. 0-1 the count. One out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Down to the plate, Dazzy Nicholas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
D-Rod.
1-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Twins out. Stepping up now, Nick Gordon. He leads off there half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it. Holt makes the play, 1 away.
The catcher,
now in the box,
17.
Chad Waller. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Nicholas is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Wilmer Depot. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
No strike.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. He will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down. Stepping in, Alex Healy. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Pulled toward right center field. Garcia has a read on it. Lifts it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Not bad. The first base.
Here's the cleanup. Two doubles for him to this point in the game. And he fouls this one off. Windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Sierra falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out.
Up next for Minnesota.
Digging in,
the second baseman.
Lee. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
That's the ball.
And that misses low and away.
Count 1-0.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Depot right there. Whip this one to first in time. And so striding in, Mason Burdick starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch
the
could be very
designated
tough.
hitter, Segura.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Up next for the Marlins.
Marlins down to their final out now. And that'll bring up Avisail Garcia.
1-0.
There's a fastball well off the plate inside. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo home run here from Avisail Garcia. Number 11 for him on the season, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Paul Hamilton will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Now strike one to start the at-bat. Hamels peers in. Here's the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Miami down to their last strike. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Draw on to first here is going to do it. And the Twins earned a sweep here in this 3-2 game series as this ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. The Twins scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Number 24 gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. Cito Sanchez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, Joe Kelly earned his first victory of the season, helping the White Sox push past the Royals 3-2. The Yankees sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 8-3. The Orioles brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 3-2. Nick Martinez won his 4th game thus far, leading Tampa Bay over the Red Sox 3-2. The Rangers combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 10-1. The Toronto Blue Jays totaled 13 hits as a team as they nabbed the extra innings win over the Mariners 3-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim